Alright everybody, what is going on? Just finished watching episode 2 of Assassination Classroom, and I will say if there's anything that I really enjoy about this anime is the comedy. It really is just a nice, refreshing sort of comedy where it's about the dialogue and the interaction between this alien teacher and the students of the E-class. The dialogue between them and the interactions is just hilarious. There are so many random moments, and I just find it hilarious. There's one point where the teacher catches one of the kids drawing this alien teacher, and he takes it, and then he says that the drawing is like really good, but he kind of messed up some of his features, and he draws like this really slimmed down version of himself. Like, it was pretty funny. The comedy overall in the show is really good, and that's really my best compliment that I can really give the show. The show is just really funny. At first I wasn't really, sure about the art. It wasn't really anything different, but it seems like at some parts of the show where it's like the characters and the backgrounds have like completely different type of art styles that I find myself enjoying quite a bit, and I think it's pretty interesting. But for the most part, not really a whole lot happened in this anime or in this episode, which is fine. It concentrated a lot on the teacher and the student aspect of things, and really showing how this alien teacher, or Koro Sensei, I believe is what they call him, just how much he surprisingly really cares about teaching these kids, not only knowledge-wise, but helping them improve their assassination techniques. Because at the beginning of the episode, one of the kids gets a pretty interesting idea of putting the BBs in a baseball and throwing the baseball at the teacher, which is a pretty good idea, considering that the baseball won't really make noise like the sound of a gun going off. But it really just shows you how OP this alien teacher is, or Koro Sensei, when he can, while the ball is in the air, travel at Mach 20 speeds, go to the sports storage room, get a mitt, catch the ball, and appear right behind them in the matter of a second. Like, it's crazy. It really shows you how OP this guy is. But for the most, and then he actually goes out of his way to teach the. He goes out of his way. He goes to New York to watch a baseball game, and to give this kid pointers on how he can improve this assassination technique with a baseball. And it's just pretty interesting how much you get to see this alien teacher actually care about the students. And then you actually learn that this Koro Sensei, he pretty much, the reason he's teaching these kids is to fill a promise that he made. And it shows a little bit of a flashback of seemingly, which is something I want to see more of, is more of this flashback of, like, it seems like he's holding someone who's dying, and I really want to see more of that. It seems like the story in this anime isn't anything to write home about so far. If we can get more into that backstory and why Koro Sensei is doing what he's doing and what happened in his past, I think that'll really definitely bump up the anime a few notches for me, because we'll actually get to see more story, and I think it'll be really, I think the anime itself will be a little bit better, because right now it just seems more of a comedy about the relationship between Koro Sensei and the students, which is fine. It kind of makes it a more light-toned anime, which sometimes is what you need. Sometimes, even myself, I watch a lot of darker animes a lot of the time, and sometimes I just need to watch something that I can sit back, relax, watch, and just laugh at, and that's what I feel this anime is good at. And I'm definitely enjoying my time watching it so far, but I definitely want to see more of the story. But that is pretty much, for the most part, what this episode consists of. Later in the anime, we do get to see that he, for the most part, you get to see that this government worker from the Ministry of Defense is actually going to become their PE teacher, which is this is the same guy we saw in episode 1 who introduced the whole situation to Class E in the first place. But you really get to see he's going to become their PE teacher and kind of help Class E out in all this. And what I really do like is one thing that's crazy about this is Koro Sensei is going to destroy the Earth, but he's helping Class E in a lot of ways, not only by, teaching them and giving them pointers on their assassination techniques, but it's almost like he's giving Class E a purpose, because it seems like a lot of these students look down on themselves and are asking themselves, like, why are they even alive? And it seems like Koro Sensei is really giving them something to shoot for and to achieve, which I think is really cool, that he's actually given these students something to look forward to, and I think that's really awesome. But we see that this government agent, he's going to become their PE teacher, And then at the very end of the episode, we get to see this, presumably a student who was suspended. And once his suspension is over, he's going to be going to Class E to participate in the whole assassination attempt towards Koro-sensei. And that is pretty much the bulk of what happened in the episode. I actually enjoyed the episode. In terms of comedy, they ramped it up quite a bit from the first episode. I laughed quite a few times in this episode. Overall, I want to give the episode about I'm going to give it a 6.5. Mostly for the comedy and the interaction between Koro-sensei and the students. I thought was really funny, but there not much story. Saw a little bit of a flashback, but that was about it. I really want to see more of the story and get more into that. Really, so far, it seems like the somewhat interesting art style in certain parts and the comedy with the interaction between Koro-sensei and the students is really what keeps this anime going. If you're really, it's more of just a lighthearted anime. Sit back, laugh, have fun. So I give this episode about a 6.5. I would say give it a look if you're looking for something a little bit more lighthearted. I'd say check this anime out. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Tell me what you guys thought of the episode down in the comment section below. Let me know if there's anything you think I missed. Thank you all so much for the love and support you've given this year so far in 2015. It's been awesome. I love you all. If you guys could also give this video a like, I would very much appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. I am out.